He made his first marionette when he was 5. They went on vacation up to Minnesota, and there's Bob standing in his little shorts and his marionette. What kid would take a marionette on vacation? Bob Kramer would.
He did shows throughout in school through different things. The first show was in first grade. It became a family affair. My dad got involved making controls for the puppets, for the marionettes, and stages. My mother sewed costumes, and both my mother and I performed with the puppets.
When the bell rang, he ran out of that building so fast, not because he didn't like it there, but he wanted to get back to work on puppets.
You know, from an early age, he was building really incredible marionettes, and his goal was to build a theater and, you know, and put that in front of a community. And he did that for 50 years.
I was the face and the voice of Kramer Marionettes. Bob was the heart and the soul. You know, people would call up, because Bob never answered the phone, never. And, what's Bob doing? He's working on puppets. And I finally had to make up strange stories. I got so tired of saying he's working, but that's what he did. And it's literally thousands of hours of getting the idea, having a drawing of it, sculpt it out of clay, make a plaster mold, lay a material called celastic into the mold, take it out of the mold, sand it down a little bit, cover it with plastic wood, sand it again, fit the eyes and the mouth, then paint it with umpteen coats of sealer and paint.
Bob was a great artist, first off. You know, his character designs for the characters to begin with were works of art in themselves. There are very few people, period, that do the quality of work that Bob did. And he also understood the mechanics necessary for marionettes as well. So, you know, there are some people out there who can make very attractive marionettes that aren't good for performance, but Bob understood all of that.
We were so lucky to have such fabulously talented young people. You know, they were teenagers and just brilliant, and now they're all very successful, but still have this passion about puppetry and the arts.
You know, you can see pictures of stuff, but when you are there in person, and that their whole studio was so magical. You know, the gift shop, the theater, the wood shop, the costume shop, back to the carriage house. You know, my memories are so strong because it made such an impression on me.
He was always willing to share his techniques and how to make puppets, and he was so kind and sharing with everyone. And that's something that sometimes when people become successful, they don't realize how important that is.
He's absolutely got an international reputation. I mean, there are very few puppeteers in the U.S. at all who built at the quality that Bob did. And so, of course, he's also at that level internationally. Just such a standout in his field.
You can talk about our travels and this, and you can talk about TV shows that we did. You know, okay, but what did we really do is affecting people's lives. And that was the special part of puppetry for me, that it was more than, it was our passion, as I said before, and it makes it so different because time means nothing because you're doing what you want to do. That will hopefully be Bob's legacy of keeping puppetry, the puppet tradition in St. Louis, going strong and helping people.